Today we are here in Château de Courgent with our FCA partner ResetLab, represented by Lisa Ono today. We have been working together for a couple of years now, first me individually and now as partner of the Academy. And I want to ask you straight away, what do you think branding and storytelling can bring to classical music?
So I think branding and storytelling can create access. So classical music, of course, already has its depth and its beauty, but sometimes it can feel distant. So what storytelling can do is really bridge that gap, and it can bring us closer to the people, the emotions, and the journey behind the music. And when branding is done well, it doesn't dilute the tradition. It really brings clarity and relevance. So it can really help to bring classical music beyond the concert hall and make cultural relevant to everyday life.
Yeah, that's also one of the big missions for French Connection Academy, and that's also why we're so happy to do this collab in general. So in this work of bringing classical musicians forward, so how do you work differently as a photographer?
So I work very intuitively and relationally, and I start with presence and really trying to hold space for my subjects to fully show up as they are. And that means to really start with listening, start with observing, and start with just really understanding who the person is before they start performing. So it's really in that in-between moments that's reflectional and less about the performance, but really about really capturing them as they are. I also approach photography as storytelling rather than documentation. So each image is part of this larger narrative about the vulnerability, about the discipline, about just those in-between moments. And so that's how I work.
And so how, because that's also one thing I've noticed working with you guys, it's like with Karla as well, that you, this safe space you create, as a classical musician, I think we are many that struggle with feeling relaxed in front of a camera. Because first of all, we're maybe not so used to it, and it's always supposed to be this studio perfect picture. And with you guys, you have another approach. So how do you bring this authentic personality forward in this work?
Yeah, I think really authenticity is about feeling safe. So really, like when we are with our subjects, we try to create that safety by making it fun and making it very natural. And it's less about the pressure to perform. And when we remove sort of that pressure to perform, our subjects are really able to reconnect with themselves. And that's when we're able to then draw out that authenticity. It comes out really naturally rather than it being forced.
Yes, that I can recognize. And also because you've been working with our students last summer for doing headshots and also with a little ID card before. So how has it been to work with our students?
Yeah, it was very inspiring. I mean, of course, the musicians are technically brilliant, have so much talent, but also what was inspiring was that they're also in this moment of becoming. And I think that our role really was to really support them in their becoming and to find their authentic artistic voice, which is also about finding their singularity, and then to give them the practical tools on how to communicate that clearly and with confidence, and really to own their personal narrative as artists.
Yeah. But that is a very important part. And also that's something I think many classical musicians can recognize. It's like we have this very specific idea of what a classical musician has to look like or should do. Or and actually it can even go into the stage moments, how we are on a stage and how we feel about ourselves when we play. And I can say, after I've been doing this work with you, I have found a more secure feeling on stage, because I don't feel like I have to compete with some kind of ideal of a classical musician.
Right.
It's more about what am I bringing as an artist, right? And we have this craftsmanship. We can be less or more advanced, but we all have a true artistic voice. That is the most important part, and we learn all of this craftsmanship to bring that idea forward.
Absolutely.
And I'm really grateful for that kind of work that we've been doing, and that's also why I have invited you in as partner for FCA, because I'm like, I want everyone to have that feeling of working on an artistic identity. And I'm really looking forward for the future, because we are launching a new structure, and I feel the sky is the limit to what we can do.
Yes, we're very excited as well, and so honored to be partners of FCA.
Thank you so much.